Hello, beautiful practice owner. Today I want to talk to you about one of the easiest levers you can pull in your practice to make it more profitable this week. My name is Sian Burton. I work with female private practice owners who want to scale to 7 figures so they can double their income and work half as much. What I want to talk to you about today is the concept of customer lifetime value. Now, that sounds like a very technical term and I don't want you to freak out and stop the video. It is a really commonly used marketing term around the value of clients that is often referred to when you're looking at the cost of acquiring customers, in a corporate business. Now, that doesn't have any relevance in theory to you in private practice. So why am I trying to teach you it? As a former marketing manager, I know that the value of a customer is one of the easiest levers to pull to increase revenue, increase profit, and decrease costs. Because the longer a customer spends with you or a client, and the more they spend with you, the less of those clients you need each year to hit your goals. So I would rather that you have 100 clients spending $1,000 with you than have to have 200 clients spending $500 with you, for various reasons. The first is that you need to find twice as many clients, which has everybody working harder. But the second is your admin team are needing to onboard twice as many clients. Your therapists are having to get to know twice as many clients. They're having to report on twice as many clients. All those things affect your profitability massively. And that's why I really want to get you to focus on this concept in your practice so that you can pull this lever and make your practice more profitable quickly. So, what does this look like in a private practice? Where's the context for you? What this looks like is the number of visits that a patient or client comes in for and the amount that they spend with your practice. So there's two areas to this, right? The first I want to look at is the number of sessions that a client comes for. If you are someone who tends to see clients drop off after 3 or 4 appointments with your team, this is going to be a really important thing to look at, because if you can get your team to even just keep that client for 2 more sessions, it's going to mean you need less clients coming in to keep them full. How do they do that? This is where ensuring your team are not in your clients' wallets and worrying about how much it's going to cost them or whether they can afford it and whether they should come in again and whether they should spread out their appointments and all that nonsense. We've got a whole video on that in this group if you want to watch it. And actually just focus in on creating the right treatment plan for their clients and having that client understand the treatment plan in their first session and commit to that treatment plan by booking in their sessions for the entirety of the plan, not paying, because I know that can't happen, but booking in their sessions so that the expectation is set, the sessions are booked, and now the onus is on the client to cancel as opposed to deciding that they're just not going to show up because they feel a bit better. That's treatment planning at its core. It's moving your therapist from being a financial person to being a therapist, which is where they're supposed to be, and just focusing on providing the right treatment plan to get the client the goals that they want and leaving the client to figure out how that works financially. We have no idea people's financial situations or what they're willing to prioritize for their health, and it's really none of our business. It is your team's jobs to present the treatment plan that is required and to then empower that client to book in to make sure that they fulfill on that treatment plan. That is the first part. Now, the second part is there a way that your team can upsell your clients in any way? The way that I see this happen a lot is with physical therapists, physiotherapists selling Homepod shoes or selling massages or foam rollers, upping the amount of money that each client is spending in your practice will bring up your revenue, and it's easier to sell something else to a client who already is in your practice than it is to sell something to someone new. If you're a speech pathologist, this might look like some of the tools that you use. Feeding therapists often sell feeding packs, all manner of things that could be sold. And I'm not asking you to go and start to stock a whole heap of stuff, But if you already stock products, helping your team learn how to sell those products better will increase your revenue, increase your margins, and allow you to bring this client lifetime value up. And that's just simply how much that client is worth to you over the lifetime of them being a client, not their lifetime. That would be a problem. But if that client is going to be a client for 6 months, how much are they worth in that 6 months to you? And if it's 3 months, they're going to obviously be worth a lot less. So they're the things to focus on to increase your profitability. What can you do today? So first up, sit down with your team and talk about treatment plans. Talk about getting out your clients' wallets. Talk about them sitting and owning their role as a clinician and their ability to let the client know how long they need to come for therapy. Encourage your team to book all of their clients' appointments in at regular intervals for the 6, 8, 10, 12 sessions they believe they're going to need. All these small changes will make a big difference over time. And then if you sell products, ensure that you are working with your team on how they promote those products and when is the right time to try and sell them. Again, get them out of their clients' wallets and just have them focus on positioning products when it feels like the right time to do so. Would it help that person's treatment? Yes, it would. Tell them about the product. Work on those things this week, and in 6 weeks' time, you will see an increase in your customer lifetime value. But not only that, an improvement in your profits and your ability to take more money from your practice without having to work any harder than you do right now. Let me know your comments on this. I would love to hear how this landed for you. If you're not sure about something, let me know in the comments and I will definitely come back to you and help you understand anything that you're not sure about. I will see you another time for my next video. In the meantime, have an amazing week.